never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
It's Saturday Night Collision, and now here's the birthday boy, Connor Hayes.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We are here for our AEW Collision live reaction. Me and Chris is on our road to AEW Collision actually next Saturday. We'll be there. So, but tonight should be a really good episode. There's one match that's kind of a pay-per-view match, at least to me. Bryan Danielson and Christian Cage for the TNT Championship. That seems like a pay-per-view caliber match.
Did they wrestle before in the WWE? Before Christian Cage had a concussion?
They may have done it. But we're starting off things with the Rated R Superstar Edge. Looks like.
Oh,
nice.
And I don't even got further yet.
This is kind of
Connor?
weird. What's that?
And
Why did they cut the screen?
I guess there must be on technical difficulties again.
Oh, here we go.
Either
Or
on
not
TNT.
Or not unless it's a kind of an Edge thing. I don't know.
Oh, there we go. All right.
See, he wasn't advertised to be there up until yesterday. They moved a lot of tickets the past few days for this event. They're in Ohio.
I think they're in Toledo, Ohio, like you said.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. And as oh, there it goes again.
Yeah, it must be.
Now it's off. Now, as I have mentioned, though, tomorrow it's today. Connor is turning 22.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Connor. All Elite Zone, y'all better wish him a happy birthday. I want to see some comments. Say happy birthday.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow is his birthday, but tonight we're celebrating it along with the Collision reaction. Guess Connor's having some technical difficulties a little bit. And he's off. Hope I didn't get him too nervous.
What, because of the birthday thing? I'm sure he'll be all right. He's 22. He's a big boy.
Well, he's fixed to be 22 tomorrow in the next 5 hours.
5 hours.
So, yeah.
Can you guys see me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you a little bit. You're just having some audio video difficulties a little bit at a time.
Yeah, you're a little distorted, but sure you'll be fine.
And address everything he had to say.
Anyway, we got to hear what Edge has to say real quick.
Oh, dang. Here we go.
Oh, man. Don't spoil it for me, Mark. I want to know what's going on. Now, here we go. You must be 10 seconds or 20 seconds.
Who's that?
Is that his lawyer? Yep, that's his lawyer. Or a bodyguard.
How do you know that?
I guess he doesn't. What is going on with him? Good thing I said a lot of things about them. If y'all seen the Rampage reaction last night when I did a video of the Acclaim doing to Nick Wayne, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage.
By the way, that's up on I think that's up on our page or on yours. If you want to see that, I definitely got to check that out.
I'll send you the video again. What's your last name? I didn't catch it.
Garcia?
And I guess you don't say anything about on the what's the word? The group, the chat group on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook chat, you know.
Oh, I don't have a Facebook.
Oh, that's why you never show up. That's why you never say anything on there. Because you're not on Facebook or on Facebook chat.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this once. Christian Cage is not my dad. Somebody get him out of the building. Why is
So
he
the guy had a sign. That guy had a sign that said, "Christian, will you be my father?" But yet he's over there shaking his head like,
and
no.
and
What do
you
you?
just said it right in front of my face, and I just see it right there. Now, I may not be taking over much longer until Connor comes back. But as he was going to say, we're on the road to Collision next Saturday night in technically about an hour from here, and 30 minutes from where he lives, Memphis, Tennessee.
So, what do y'all do? So, did he go and meet you, and then y'all go together, or?
We're going together. We already got good seats too, but I'm not going to tell you what seats are. But I can tell you that it's next to where the superstars come down the ramp.
Nice.
Well, not like far. I mean, around the ramp to the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good spot. I never had seats right there. I usually get the seats on that side of the ring where the camera faces. I don't know why.
Well,
that's my first thing that I think of is right there.
Oh God, Christian Cage, please, please, somebody shut his mic off. Why does Christian Cage needs all this? He's just like back in 2001, if anyone remembers 2001, where Edge and Christian broke up. Christian wants to be the star of it all, but Edge took it all. Because the only thing I remember about Edge and Christian, they faced each other in a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship about, I think, 22 years ago as of next week. Oh. Oh, boy. I think I said too much.
Nah, you're good. Yeah, Christian's gonna lose that belt.
It's about damn time.
Ricky Starks.
There he is. You're 10 seconds ahead of me, so yeah.
Oh dang. Okay, my fault. I'll try to.
I think Ricky Starks is going to cost Brian Danielson the match.
Yeah.
If Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne are banned, those two can be around ringside whatever they want.
So excuse me for breaking up this little bash here, but I'd be damned if I sit in the back and let it go any longer. And truthfully speaking, I have no respect for you, Adam Cole. respect for you, Brian, but I do have respect for you, Christian. The only AEW champion that stands in this ring until, well, right now. Hope you don't mind. Just take a few minutes right quick. Excuse me, big fella. Excuse me, little fella. Don't think I forgot about the things that I had to do to deal with you and the BCC and all this other crap. I want you to understand one thing. Don't look at me like that with those. Look at his arm in his head. It's just stupid silk slats, dumbass.
This is pretty good.
Whoa!
So if you two don't like what I just said, how about you guys get with me and my friends and we can do the damn thing right now? If a fight is what you're looking for. Ricky starts laying down the challenge to Copeland and Danielson.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Is that FTR?
Yep.
I think they want a rematch, don't they?
I'm sure they do.
I thought they were out of the company.
Oh no, Dax came out and said that they weren't going anywhere. That was home. They already signed a new contract, so they're not going anywhere. Shoot, hold on, I'll be right back.
In that case.
All right, can y'all guys see me better now?
Clear as day.
All right. I have been watching Collision. This is a really good segment.
Yeah, this is good.
This is a Punk era Collision. Like, we got a lot of legends. Wait, rated FTRs in the ring? I'm just not noticing that. Look, I knew everyone out there, but rated FTRs in the ring.
Ricky talked about fighting right now. Christian Cage, why don't you and I do our match right now?
Don't know what's going on. I need to know what's going on.
I think we might get a big four-way match next week with Danielson, FTR, and Edge versus Christian Wayne and
What the?
Don't tell me. I need to know what's going on.
Security just attacked him.
Okay, now I just saw it. What a sneaky attack from a creepy little bastard. Or should I say courtesy of creepy little bastard. I think Crash Wheeler is still sulking those ribs.
My froze up now again.
Guess guess I'm under control again for the next few minutes.
Okay, I think he's dead already.
Or is he just passed out?
One or the other. Well, it's kind of cool the way Dynamite ended and then the way this one began. That's pretty
Christian Cage is holding that T18 champion like it's his own belt, not like a fighting champion.
How many times did Shivani commented on Collision? I don't think he commentates all that much, right? On Collision? I think I've only seen JR on Collision besides, with Kevin Kelly and Nigel. Pretty good. I think Kevin Kelly's been getting too much backlash. They're like, we got to put somebody else out there. We got any? Did we get any? Can you see if we got any comments, Chris, on the chat?
Oh boy.
Jacob said he's sorry he couldn't make it. Easy, let's
Everybody's
go.
saying happy birthday, Connor, and all that.
That's up saying happy birthday, Connor. Yeah, thanks, Devin. Appreciate that.
Well,
yeah, that was definitely a good segment, Devin. Yeah. I hate that they changed the commentary team. I like the two-man commentary better. Well, I was just pointing that out that, Kevin Kelly, I think, has been getting too much backlash, so they probably wanted to throw something else out there to see if something sticks. Cage already coming out. Yep. Hopefully Christian wins tonight. There's no good reason for him to lose. I don't know. But Bryan Danielson, I mean, does he get another title shot if he loses here tonight, in his entire career? Darla, hey, Darla. How are you doing?
Stand up to Jewish hate. It looks new.
And yeah, like Jacob said, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Por favor.
Who put that up there?
Jacob.
He's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jake, you're missed, man. If you're glad you're watching though, and still plugging the show. That's nice.
Well, Connor's back. I know.
Man.
Can you guys see me all right? Can you hear me?
Don't know if you were able to see the chat, Connor. There were some people in there wishing you happy birthday.
Can you guys hear me all right?
You're. Oh, geez, I don't know how to say it.
Well, I need to know, Chris.
What?
I need to know, Chris. Like, can you guys hear me or what?
Well, you're good. Yeah.
Wait, say. Go ahead, talk again. Connor.
Can you guys hear me?
You're on it looks like you're on a delay. At least on my end, you're talking, and then I don't see your mouth moving until like a couple of seconds afterward.
Yeah. Dang it. Well, I guess I'm under. Well, never mind. What? No commercial? There usually is a commercial during this time.
Maybe they got another 30-minute start from Turner.
And I hope they're going to announce some matches for next week Collision because I'm excited though Because as I said, next week they're coming to Memphis.
That's always kind of crazy, right? How they how you buy tickets and you don't even know what the card is.
Yeah, they want
Like,
to
did they at least tell you like who was gonna? Because I remember like back in the day when I'd buy like tickets for WWE, they would at least say, you know, so and so is gonna show up. They wouldn't announce the card, obviously, because you're buying them months in advance. But at least they would tell you like who's gonna be there.
They did show a poster. Well, not a poster. Like you see on Facebook. Well, I know I'm not on Facebook. How do I say this? A screenshot of the who's on the card, and you know what they always say: card subject to change.
That's true. That's true.
Now, well, first of all, I'll tell you more, Mark, as soon as this first commercial show, because I know you want to watch this match too.
Yeah.
Willie Mack, I know him. He was in Lucha Underground.
Oh, really? He was?
Yeah, he was doing some Stone Cold moves and all that. I guess he must be a big Stone Cold fan.
I regret not watching Lucha Underground more. I think I saw like a couple episodes. I regret not watching that show. Because seeing some of the highlights of that show, I couldn't believe that Io Sky was on there. Never knew that.
I wonder. Oh, Keith Lee's in action tonight.
Wait, did I miss that? They just said in action? They didn't say who he's fighting?
Chris Robinson is in action. Keith Lee is in action. We got a TBS championship match between Sky Blue and Chris Statlander. And we also got the main event TNT championship match.
Hey, so on that collision, when y'all are going next Saturday, did they put on Ring of Honor on those shows?
Well, and according to Connor, and some sources that he's been looking at, after AEW Collision, they're probably going to do AEW Battle of the Belts #7.
Oh, is that next week?
Yeah, following after Collision.
Yeah, and that's going to be live too.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. All right, we're on picture-in-picture, so I'm going to make this quick. So let me see. Where was I? Well, in case you don't know the story, Mark. Oh, geez. No, I forgot again. By the way, nice cup. It looks very familiar. Oh yeah, looks like the flag of "Don't Tread on Me."
Yeah, that Don't Tread on Me. It's a nice cup. I love this cup. I didn't purchase this thing. I actually found it at a job that I was working at. And I left it, and I was like, this is a cool ass cup. I was like, I'm keeping it.
But anyway, yeah. The history is though, Mark. Oh boy. Now, oh gee, I don't know what I was talking about. Well, anyway,
That's all right. Let it come back to you.
It'll come back to me in a moment. But speaking of moments, though, since still in picture-in-picture, I'm going to make this quick. Now, before we went on the air tonight, I purchased a video game. Just came in today, a few minutes ago. And to top it all off, here it is. To anyone out there who's a big Nintendo 64 Donkey Kong fan. That's what I bought for it, though. Cost me a lot of money, too. At least it ain't rare.
And for everybody tuning in, Connor's still on the show. He's having a little internet connection problems. He's trying to get that fixed, and he'll be back on as soon as he can. So no worries, he'll be back on.
Now, next week on Rampage Reaction, if we're gonna have one, though, I'll be back with Connor. So me and him will be doing this, together on the same camera.
Like we did that that other week, right? A couple weekends ago.
Last week.
We did
Well,
that.
not yesterday's, last week's Rampage.
Last race, yeah.
So you'll be seeing him a little more and crystal clear too, since I got an HD camera right in front of me. Anyway, back to the show.
Oh, a nipple twister.
I did not see that yet.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
Now I see it.
I was gonna say the other word, but I remember that we're on YouTube, so can't say all those things. I want to get red flagged.
It's like, oh, I see. I think they call it a. What I can't. I know. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll just say, PN.
Ian. Well, I was thinking the other thing that's on a woman.
Well, it was more like a purple nurple. Oh, is that the word?
See, but no. I think that one's okay. I think purple is okay to say, and nurple, I think that's okay to say. I think nipple twister is more a little more hardcore than that. But the other one, 5-letter word, 3 T's in there.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah.
Because we'll be red flag. Plus, it'll cost us as Connor would tell me, a controversy.
Don't want none of that.
And trust me, I don't want that happening again.
Oh, we'll have to talk about how that happened before.
It's not this one. It's something different.
Oh, okay.
So, like copyright saying the line at the end of the video.
Ah, got you.
No, I mean, way before you came on though, I said, "Dang it!" Oh wait, it's not over. Anyway, you heard of Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast, Broken Skull? What are they called? Broken Skull Sessions?
Yeah.
Or as back then, the Steve Austin Show.
Yeah, well, I just know the broken skull sessions. I saw that show a couple of times on the WWE on the network.
At the end of the show on the podcast, he says, "Well, I can't say because it'll be another one." He says something about down the road and see y'all next time. I can't say the line because that'll be I don't want to get Connor in trouble, and I don't want to get this podcast in jeopardy again. I could tell you more, but it'll be too much.
Yeah, well, we can talk about it next time off camera. I mean, off of live.
Yeah, as long as you stay on for another 10, maybe 15 minutes. Oh, there it is! The stunner!
That's what you were talking about when he was doing the Stone Cold stuff?
I'm a big Stone Cold Steve Austin fan myself.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you more about this as soon as the next commercial comes on. I said this to Mr. Jacobs, now I'm telling it to you. But let's wait till commercial or picture comes back.
Yeah, next one will be a commercial. Oh, this is over.
Oh no, he's not gonna. Don't tell me. Oh my. That's a 300-pound man or 250. Damn.
So Connor was able to say that we just hit 415 subs. Thank you guys. We're itching to get to 415. Obviously, the next one we're going to be looking forward to is 430, 450. Make sure you tell everybody. Sam is saying, will Christian Cage lose A&T? Well, that's really a coin flip. I really can't really say he's going to lose it. I mean, it's possible, but it's possible that he wins as well. So that's why I say it's a coin flip. Sam. And then J.R. Smith. Good evening, everyone. J.R., how you doing?
AEW fan guys on here, which we all know who that is.
Yep. Callum, my 4 favorite AEW. Okay. Brian Dennison. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Those are all great.
Yep, indeed.
To be honest, that's the story of my life. And I am here to help people. I want to help guide people. And I came to AEW to take gold.
CJ Perry, aka FKA.
So if you're in that locker room and you need guidance,
Lana.
you want to become champion, then come find the woman that makes me men. CJ, I couldn't help but to hear what you were saying, and I've got to say, I feel like I could really benefit having somebody like you guide and manage me. So I just want to let you know, I'm just one phone call away. And if you don't know, now you know, I'm actually Andrew. Nice to meet you.
Ooh.
Miro's gonna come and kill that dude.
If anyone doesn't notice, CJ Perry and Miro are happily married. And Mark just left again.
I'm here. I just have to grab something real quick. I'm still here. I heard you.
All right. Now, Connor is still on this. But anyway, now since we're in commercial, now I remember the history. Now, Mark, in case you haven't noticed, though, AEW, you heard of AEW House Rules, right?
Yeah, like the house shows?
Or live events, as they call it in WWE versions.
Yeah.
Well, me and Connor and my best friend, we went down to Tupelo, which is about 30 minutes where I live, and we went and we saw like the Hardys, Dax Harwood at FT. Oh, we even got it.
Connor, you're back.
So Mark, look
Can you guys hear me now?
Hear you good. You look clear. So
And
Well,
looks like you fixed whatever the issue was.
Hopefully that stays that way.
for the next, I don't know, but I'm not gonna say how long, but you know.
I'm gonna go. I know Mark read from the comments, but I'll show him.
Hey,
Yeah,
Darla.
couldn't make it on, but it's in the chat. Thank you, Jazzle. Thank you, Mr. Jacobs. Doesn't feel right. I'm supposed to be 22 tomorrow. Please subscribe. Haven't already. Yeah, please subscribe. I know we just gained 2 subscribers. We're at 415, which is our goal last night. But give over to the 2 people who subscribed.
We're only 85 more away.
Christian Cage already coming out. I really hope Christian wins tonight. There's no good reason for him to lose tonight. I agree. Davis, happy birthday. Thank you, Devin. Michael Vasquez, awesome video. Well, thank you. We have a lot of weekly reactions to all the AEW shows. We have Talking Elite. We have an AZ Canada. That's a good segment. I hate that they changed it. Yeah, I seen Tony Schiavone on there, but you think of Saturday Night Wrestling. I mean, Tony Schiavone. Will Christian Cage lose? I hope not, Sam. Thank you for watching. I haven't seen you clown before. J.R. Smith. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for watching. And of course, this was me. I wish AEW was sponsoring me exclusively. You guys, I agree as well. But a lot of people don't want to admit that I have more non-WWE talent on the roster than signed WWE talent.
Yeah.
Danhausen.
Yeah, it hasn't been over, and especially like lately, right? Like they haven't signed too many guys. I mean, Edge was like the last one in what, several months. I mean,
Yeah,
it's been a while. So,
which a lot of guys.
Oh,
Danhausen thing
again.
Do you guys know how much he's charging for his figure of Ringside Collectibles? $23,000.
What was that? Say that again.
One of Danhausen's figures, he's charging $35,000 for an action figure of his. I guess that's part of his charging. I guess that's part of his
charging for it.
Yeah, I seen it on Twitter that someone put it out. I guess it's part of his character, or I don't know. I don't know anyone in the right mind who would buy a $35,000 action figure.
That's insanity.
Even if it was signed, I wouldn't.
Oh boy, here comes the Bang Bang Gang.
I'm curious to see what he's got. I seen that they had the MJF video package.
What do they call it?
The
Stop
anti-Semitic, stop Jewish hate, anti-Semitic thing.
They got a lot of backlash for what they did on Wednesday, which Juice Robinson always does that, and it kind of relates to the story. You know, with when people
Yeah, and the
when three people
yeah, and it was
at
at MJF,
then
But this
Juice
isn't.
Robinson-
But this isn't. But this isn't about throwing single quarters. This is about a hand roll of quarters that he's gonna knock him out with his whole hand, right? So it's not like he opened it up and said, "I'm gonna do this to you," right? I'm gonna throw. No, it wasn't that.
I feel like people
You know,
are
it's
taking it a
something-
little bit too serious. I mean, Juice Robinson always does this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they always do this. There's no.
Christopher Daniels.
Not. Oh boy, look at Juice Robinson. What a fool he is.
They didn't announce this match, did they? I don't remember them announcing a Christopher Daniels match.
Hey, Christopher Daniels. Haven't seen him in a while.
I miss SCU. That's a team that I miss in AEW.
SoCal Uncensored. Well,
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah, you know, it would have been good to see them going for the trios, right?
Yeah,
That'd have been cool.
like that'd have been perfect. That's why the trios titles were made for people like them, the Jurassic Express when they had Marco Stunt, Dark Order.
In case y'all haven't seen it, look at the ticker on the bottom, guys.
Yep, I finally
Huge news last night.
someone made the suggestion, or I think I did actually, and I found a way to do that. So everything
Impressive.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Anyway,
who knows, we might have an Easter egg in there for who that person is I was talking about.
well, never mind about that.
And I will say, the date possibly has changed for Brandon Cutler from November 10th to the 11th. I didn't realize that they had that collision was being moved from Saturday to Friday that week because of, I don't know, for whatever reason they're doing collision on a Friday. So Brandon Cutler's going to be at the taping, so he'll be on November 11th.
Okay.
Just a day late.
So what is that? That's a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yep, indeed.
Because they're going to be having collision on Fridays for 2 weeks in a row. Because the 1 week they got Full Gear, but it's on a Friday. I'm curious to see how they're going to do Rampage, how they're going to do all that.
Yeah.
I guess just take Rampage for. I don't know how that's going to work.
I don't know either.
Dynamite doesn't bother really. Now MJS won that 4 years in a row. I have the shirt of that actually. That has the 3 rings. But they've never made it.
Don't remind me. Well, we still have no idea who's going to be a part of Collision next week or Battle of the Belts.
They should be announcing some stuff pretty soon.
They should announce it, though, tonight or at least this next week.
Oh yeah, Wednesday for sure. They might announce. Well, usually on Collision, they usually just announce matches for Wednesday, and then Wednesday announce matches for Collision. And Rampage too. Rampage will announce Collision matches.
I'm still excited for next week's Collision.
So we'll be there. Fun time.
And all I got to say is I just hope that the Acclaim and Billy Gunn are going to be a part of it next week. Well, if.
they got Battle of the Belt, so if they're not on Collision, it might be.
And speaking of which, though, I don't think Mark hasn't seen this sign yet. Be right back.
Hey, Connor. So you saw that Tony is commenting. You saw that? He hasn't. He doesn't really comment, right, on Collision. Tony Schiavone.
He's been on there a few times, like
Has he?
backstage interviews.
Oh, the backstage, right? But not commentary, right?
He's never been on commentary for
JR
Collision.
that comes on, right? And JR will just come on for like the main event.
Yeah, he normally just came for the main event. Collision.
So I'm guessing. So I was saying this because probably Kevin Kelly's been getting a lot of backlash. I haven't seen, so I don't know why they did that. But go for it, Chris. Let's see what you got.
I don't know if you haven't seen this yet or not.
Okay, so that's a sign that you're gonna have for Saturday.
Next Saturday night. Oh yes. I mean, I know it sounds well to some people who are not wrestling fans or don't know wrestling. It sounds a little but it's just like well, not in position. I mean, scissoring on the fingers only. If I offend anyone, I apologize.
I went to All Out 2022, and this woman, like I was on the floor, and this woman, I guess, doesn't watch wrestling much, and they were chanting "Daddy Ass." Then this woman was like, "Why is a bunch of grown men chanting "Daddy Ass"? Like, because she didn't really get it. I thought that was really funny.
Oh, you see, and I was about to say, like, why would anybody get offended by that? I mean, if you're watching the show, you should know about AEW.
I guess she was. I guess her husband. I don't know, but she didn't really know anything about what was going on.
Well,
yeah.
And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, that makes sense. Because I would assume that wives and girlfriends go with their boyfriends and husbands, and they don't know jack. They're just there to see a cool thing or whatever.
This is an older woman, like maybe in her 70s, 80s, like an older woman.
Oh, geez.
So she was.
Who was she? Did you see anybody there with her? I mean, was she there by herself? Did she get lost?
Well, I'm assuming that's her. I'm not gonna assume her age. I don't know how. I don't know who she is.
And also,
it's really funny that.
And also, I did the sign in pink because 2 reasons: they wear pink, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Nice.
It is. Yeah.
So I'm excited to meet Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn, for the 4th time.
Juice Robinson and Christopher Daniels. Has he ever corresponded back to you?
Huh?
Billy Gunn.
Well, as I said, Connor, as we spoke on DMs, he is a very busy man, especially on tonight's.
He's just a jobber. Should be that big.
Hey. Billy Gunn is not a jobber. Well, I know he is to you.
No, I'm just kidding.
And he's 60. In case anyone hasn't noticed, Billy Gunn's turning 60 on November 1st.
That's crazy. Billy Gunn was one of the first wrestlers that I ever saw live. I got to see him when he was with DX with the Road Dogg Jesse James, and they actually fought. It was a main event, and it was here in my hometown, and they fought The Rock and Farouk in the Nation of Domination. That was the main event. That was one of my. I think it was my first. That was my first wrestling show that I ever went to, and they were the main event.
1998 or 1997, or late 1997 or early 1998.
Yeah, it was something like that.
And was it a house show, as they call it?
Yeah. No, it was. Yeah, it was definitely a house show. Yeah, there was no Raws here until they built the new arena that we have. Because the thing that they used to do it on, the one that I did see that was on TV was WCW Saturday Night something. I forgot what they called it. Right, it was something. Yeah, something like that. And I got to see Goldberg on that one.
That was after he made his debut, correct?
Yeah. It was during his little streak time.
Davis, thanks for watching. It's going pretty good.
Going pretty good. And plus,
hey, Davis.
It's this guy's birthday. I know, I'm sorry.
I've met a lot of wrestlers. Lots and lots.
I don't think I've met any besides MJF. I think MJF's the only one I've ever met.
Oh,
I met.
Oh no, what am I talking about? No, I got to meet Matt Cardona. Yeah, he wrestled here a few months ago. Him and Chris Bay. I got to meet Chris Bay. Maddie Rinkowski. Natalie Markova, I think is her name. PCO. Those guys were all here doing a little show, so I got to meet those.
Well, I was going to answer his question. I was going to answer the question. I was going to answer too, but
you can
Go ahead.
I met the first wrestler I met was Brian Christopher. You know, Jerry's kid. And
Wait, who's that?
Brian Christopher Lawler.
Jerry Lawler.
Oh, okay.
I met him. I met Kevin Nash, Jeff Jarrett, Billy Gunn. I met the Rock and Roll Express, Jimmy Hart.
You met Chris Jericho.
Well, I met Chris Jericho, but that was during he was not in wrestling. He was in Fozzy at the time, twice.
That still counts.
Well, in wrestling and in band.
You also met Gangrel and.
Well, I didn't get a picture with him, which is stupid of me.
I've met a lot of wrestlers. I'll just name 10, and it'll sum up how many wrestlers I've met. I've met Goldberg, Bret Hart. I've met Mick Foley, the Hardys, RVD, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, X-Pac. I've met Saraya. I've met Tony Khan. I've met Kurt Angle. Diamond Dallas Page. I've met Ric Flair. I've met Kane. You know, I pretty much I've met too many people just to name all of them.
And and to answer another question, I introduced Billy Gunn twice. So Mark, if you want to look up the video, you're gonna have to go on YouTube and say Christopher Downs introduced Billy Gunn.
I got you. Hey, so one thing I will say, the one funny story that I have is with Matt Cardona. No BS. I went and I was in the restroom. I was taking a piss, and sure enough, I'm in there, and Matt Cardona comes in and starts taking a piss in there too. And I'm over there and I'm washing my hands, and I'm just like trying to stall till he gets done, so that I can like meet him out there in the hallway. And I swear, like I kind of went out at the same time, and I was like, Matt, can I get a pic real quick? He's like, yeah, sure. You know, because all these, you know, they always want to charge you. Because when I asked PCH or PCO for a pick, he goes, yeah, I'm about to set up right here in a second. And I was like, man, screw you. I was like, I'm out of here. I was like, I already paid enough for y'all's pictures and shit.
That's what he told you?
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I'm about to, because I was like, hey, can I get a picture real quick with you? And I was like, yeah, I'm about to set up. I'm getting set up right now or something like that. And it was like after the show was like already done, and they were all like setting up, all the wrestlers were setting up to take pictures and charge for autographs. In
case anyone doesn't know who Matt Cardona is, he is formerly known as Zack Ryder.
That was a pretty decent match between Juice Robinson and Christopher Daniels. Did he hit him with the roll quarters, or did he hit him with the ring? I think he just said that he bought a ring at J.C. Penney or somewhere for $24.99. He's gonna pawn off the Dynamite Diamond ring if he wins it. What a disrespect. Keith Robinson. Jazzle, I've met Josh Alexander, Mark Henry, Kid Cash, Jazz, and Raven. I haven't met some of those people. I haven't met Jazz or Raven. But that's cool that you got to meet Raven. So Jay White is still pretending he's the AEW World Champion. That's why I think that he's definitely not winning. Because normally when you do that, you don't win the actual title match. Adam Cole did it to Hangman Page, Revolution 2022, and he didn't win it.
When Juice takes your precious little ring and it culminates at full gear.
I wonder if Edge is going to wrestle in Memphis.
For good, when I am crowned a truly elite champion, when I am officially
They've got a pretty good crowd tonight. No Hollywood.
Because MJ
It's a lot better than last week's collision.
does this better than you, and everybody knows
What a couple of cowards.
We have 2 words for you.
The gobbledygooker's in the crowd. See that? I see the gobbledygooker mask. Got Jay White versus Pentagon Jr. on Dynamite. I don't think that might just ever happen. And it's it's beneficial for Full Gear. MJF versus Jay White. I bet we also get Edge versus Christian Cage. We'll probably get
They say there's a storm coming. Well, Houston, we have a problem.
oh, Dustin Rhodes.
Because I am the storm. The natural Dustin Rhodes is coming home, back to
His
Texas,
hometown is in
where he
Houston.
belongs. And Dustin Rhodes today in 2023 is as good as he has ever been. And this Wednesday, I am coming to win the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal. And then MJF, I'm coming for that diamond ring around your finger, but most importantly, a chance at a lifetime dream of mine to become the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. That belt's around your waist, and I'm coming for it. And my path to glory starts this Wednesday night in Houston on TBS, where it all began and where legends live.
What's up, buddy?
So Dustin Rhodes has officially declared that he will be in the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal this next Wednesday. We already know Juice Robinson will be in there. Dustin Rhodes. Glad they are using Dustin Rhodes more. Yeah, I'm glad they're using him more too. I haven't seen Dustin Rhodes in a while. I know he teamed up with Keith Lee this year a little bit.
You mean this one?
Him and Keith Lee teamed up a little bit. Yeah, it's great to see because there is a Rhodes still in AEW.
Yep, and on an amazing network.
And I don't have to ruin any more birthday parties.
That ship has sailed. Let's go get you that iPhone. Here we go. Come on now.
It's your last chance to trade in.
So what are the matches? We got Chris Statlander defending the TBS Championship against Sky Blue. We got Christian Cage versus Bryan Danielson. We got Brian Cage versus Commander. But Brian Cage should win that match. If he does not win, I'm going to flip out. You will literally see me flip out for the first time ever on this podcast because there's no way that a little dude like Commander should be beating a guy like Brian Cage. Like, I know it is wrestling and it's entertainment, but at some you gotta have some believability at some point. Like, you don't want to insult the audience's intelligence. Like in a real fight, Brian Cage he would whoop Commander. And I'm not saying I'm besides CM Punk, Brian Cage is my favorite wrestlers, so I'm not going to be biased, but I think in a real fight, Brian Cage would probably win. I don't think that's up for debate, really.
And a little thing I love about the
But
Chick-fil-A honey pepper chicken
it
sandwich
doesn't mean it has to be a squash match.
No,
but-
actually, the mild
because
spicy.
Commander deserves to get some offense in there, but
no, it's the
it
crispy
shouldn't
bacon.
be
Actually, I can't decide. It's the entire
Commander
sandwich.
winning. Because Brian Cage lost quite a few matches this year, so he deserves to pick up a win. He really needs a win right now.
Here you go.
It's time to push your limits.
You all right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just looking at some updates on my phone.
Everybody watching,
The all-new Subaru Crosstrek Road.
announced last night that we are having AEW star Brandon Cutler on here November 11th. I said last night November 10th, but I was notified by him that I didn't realize that they had a collision on Friday during that weekend because collision's on Saturdays, but that week, for whatever reason, collision was on Friday, so we moved it to November 11th. that Saturday. So Brandon Cutler will be on here.
This Wednesday on Dynamite
In November, he'll be on here. But if anything else happens, as you've seen across the screen, we have announced across the screen.
Yes, that's what I've been
Across the screen.
My mom.
That's
So,
correct,
For what?
uh,
The world wants to know what I did.
yeah,
to
Brandon
Donnie
Cutler
Allen
will
in
be
the
coming on
ring.
here. It's our
Wants to know
first
as well.
AEW signed
Can I
talent to
explain
be on
myself
here
once again?
since Buddy Matthews or Bryce
Anyone
Remsburg.
wants to know?
But we also have other interviews coming to the channel as well.
I guess they can find out on that.
We just had our interviews with former TNA star and former WWE star The Pope. We also had a interview with former WCW star and current Impact Wrestling star Johnny Swinger. They will be up in separate uploads soon. If you guys just want to check out the interview instead of watching the whole, because we had these before a live reaction. So if you guys are interested in watching just the interview, those will be out very shortly. So now we got Kyle Fletcher
against a member of Iron Savages, I think, or a jobber, as you said, Connor.
I don't know why they have them on AEW. Like, I feel like they should be on Ring of Honor. Like, a lot of these younger guys, like Iron Savages, like, they should, because I feel like they need some distance between AEW and Ring of Honor a little bit. Because you don't
Yeah,
want
I don't understand this. Why these guys keep getting on TV? Like, what are they doing to?
I haven't really
What have they done?
Like, they just lost a bunch of matches, really. Like, they lost against the Acclaim, and they lost. I don't know. But I feel like they should. A lot of guys like them should be on Ring of Honor, and because I don't think Ring of Honor should be
Well,
used as a dark show. I think because Ring of Honor has a lot of prestige to it over the years. I think Ring of Honor needs to have some separation a little bit from AEW.
yeah.
And Ring of Honor become an exciting weekly show. I mean, I'm sure these guys have potential, but just not on AEW right now. Because no one really knows who they are.
Because I mean, yeah, and that's the thing, right? That's what the Ring of Honor is supposed to be for. It's supposed to be like an adaptation of Dark, to get all the wrestlers that you don't know, get them on there, get them, get some W's. But these guys are on TV and they just keep losing.
I feel like Tony's got a lot of things he's trying to juggle around. I feel like someone else is trying to book Ring of Honor.
You know who I would have put on here? Speaking of Ring of Honor, I would have put on what's the guy who does the thing?
Vincent.
Vincent. Yeah. I think Vincent versus Spectre would have been cool. I think that would have been a good match.
So and
then they could have built up a tag team match between the Righteous and Aussie Open once Mark comes back. That would have been.
Yeah,
that's a botch.
It sucks. He got injured again. He just.
I know, dude. I know.
I think they were supposed to win that Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, they were.
I think and then when he got injured, they called an audible real fast.
Yep.
But it looks like FTR is not injured. Like that was part of the storyline.
Yeah, it was all work. That's all work. It wasn't.
There was a lot of speculation of what was going on.
Cash Wheeler, he felt his ribs a little bit during the.
I want to unsee what I just saw. Never do that again on AEW TV. You guys have. I don't know if you guys seen that.
What is he doing? Oh God! He kind of looks like Otis, except a little different. Or AEW version of Otis.
Yeah, that's. Kyle Fletcher's gonna crush this dude. Wow.
Don't tell me you won the match. I need to know.
All right. So the funny thing is that it sounds like Connor is even ahead of me, and I'm ahead of you, Chris. So you're like really behind on this. Because I heard the bell before he even put him in submission. So Connor, you're like way ahead of us.
Kyle Fletcher puts up the win.
He's got YouTube TV.
Well, that's what I have.
I have Hulu Live TV.
I used to have that one too.
In 1 week, so impressive. What's next for you guys?
What you mean?
Before we answer that, we have to get
There we are.
We have been trios champs for 48 days.
I miss House of Black as
In
trios
terms of
champions.
what's next, I just hope that MJF sees all the hard work we've been putting in. He appreciates it. Stop. He thinks that I'm hitting stop for a second because I don't know where you're going with this MJF stuff. But I mean, if it's a thing to you, it's a thing for all of us. But we have to work on your relationship skills because they are absolutely rotten.
They're brutal. I mean, the Twitter stuff, the tweets, the massaging, it's a bit aggressive. So, because
Nice cash, like a
we
stalker.
are such good friends, Billy knows a thing or two about the girls, I know a thing or two about the guys. We can make friends, and we can help you make friends. All right? So, actually, Renee, can you just take a step back real quick?
We're going to try.
Oh, okay.
All right, Max. He's got a couple tips for you.
Yes.
Oh, where is this
Just say
going?
the first thing that
Don't
comes
tell me anything.
Okay, no, Jim, no, never mind. Just say something nice.
Be a gentleman.
Well, we're trying to react to the audience, Chris. We're trying to give the audience a reaction.
So, Renee, how about those oral sessions?
Oh my god.
You're an idiot. A true dumbass. That's the best you guys can do. Good job.
Damn.
Good job.
Yeah, they made her mad.
Damn. She legit looked kind of pissed right there.
Oh!
MJF thinks you're an absolute loser.
I think we got our next challenge for the Trios Championship.
The scissoring, all of this, it's
Uh-oh. There's another one. Maybe it'll be next week.
Okay, I disagree.
and the boys. I got a plan.
How about this? Memphis, Tennessee.
Uh-oh.
Memphis, Tennessee. You take those pretty pink belts, you put them on the line.
Uh-oh,
and I'll tell you
Chris.
what, we're gonna do 48 days.
You got hell coming
Nobody
to you.
gives a rat's ass. Nobody gives a rat's ass. And I'll tell you what, come
Damn.
Memphis, boys. That's right, the home of Elvis, okay? We're getting a taste of the dino.
Yahoo!
All right, pal, you can taste these nuts. We'll see you in Memphis, bitch. What are you doing? Hey, come on.
Matt Lee is just crazy right now. What the
What the hell was
Okay,
that?
okay. I'm sorry. I'm excited now. I hope this is gonna happen. Did someone?
what just happened?
Oh, here we go. Dark sky. Dark sky.
Can someone tell me that's gonna be confirmed? I need to know.
They already confirmed it. That's what the claim said. It's going to be the Acclaim and Billy Gunn versus 2.0 and Daniel Garcia.
Well, you heard it here. Well, you heard it here from Dad. Well, you heard it here from all 7 of them, including Jake Hager. I don't know who's going to be a 3 out of. Now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. Daddy Ass is going to be a part of the card that night.
Sky Blue's mood's definitely changing when she comes out. Her entrance and her movement.
Yeah, her eyes got even darker now too.
She's not as
You see,
bubbly.
like, like now she put it like on top of her eyelid too. Like it's yeah, she's doing more with the darkness.
She could be fooling everyone. And
now since I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. You know what I'm gonna do tonight and tomorrow after I get off work? I'm gonna do some Acclaim rapping since the Acclaim's got challengers next Saturday night. But the question is, who's the 3 out of those 4 men formerly from the JAS? Can anyone tell me? Huh?
Who's going to do what?
Is it going to be like 2.0 and Daniel Garcia, or is it going to be Jay Hager and 2.0?
Probably.
Oh no, it's definitely Garcia and
probably Daniel Garcia.
And they're probably going to lose, and it's going to set up even more stuff for Daniel Garcia to go on his own.
Yeah, I think they're finally fixing to let him go on his own.
Well, I'm going to do some rapping later on tonight and tomorrow and possibly Monday. And I'm going to show it to everyone Wednesday night or Friday night, whichever comes first for Connor.
So we got Chris Statlander defending her TBS championship against Sky Blue. I think Chris Statlander is going to win this. So this should be a good match. That one. The winner's been a really good TBS champion. I agree. She's had a lot of good. Her last few matches have been really, really good. Her last match against Jade was good. And I think the best match in her entire title reign was her last match against Britt Baker on
Collision.
Yeah, it was main event Collision. I think that's been the best match of her title reign.
And it was right there, well, not in her home state, but next to her home state.
Yeah. And it's hard to believe that Chris Statlander is about to have more title defenses in Jade's 503-day run. Like, she's very close to having more title defenses.
But now I'm excited though, as I mentioned. But I'll tell that more later on.
Before Mark joined the podcast, I had this booking idea that the person who should beat Chris Statlander is Athena. It should happen that Winter is Coming in December.
Like
Athena,
this year, Winter is Coming?
Yeah, I think person that should beat Chris Statlander is Athena.
Well, the fact that Athena doesn't come out more on AEW TV just blows my mind. That all these other all these other Ring of Honor champions are on AEW all the time, but the one that gets left out is Athena. Really? I mean, also Shibata. Shibata doesn't come out either, but I there might be something else more to that he doesn't want to come out or something. That he wants to do it. When he wants to do it, but I'm pretty sure Athena wants to come out and whoop everybody's.
Yeah, that's
wants to whoop everybody on that roster too.
That's what I think Ring of Honor's kind of hindered up things with people being on AEW and people being on Ring of Honor. Like, the two companies need to be separated a lot more. Because I don't know, because Ring of Honor's not getting.
Oh, it gotta hurt.
Like, they're on an honor club. I don't know what. I don't know what the long-term plan is for Ring of Honor, because eventually you're gonna have to put Athena and a lot of the ones in AEW.
What is this video? Wild Card Football.
Collections smell incredible.
Now since we're in picture, now I'm excited. Now I just hope that match is going to be confirmed by Tony Khan and all that.
Well, I think Connor already said, right, that it was confirmed, right?
That's what they
That's
said.
true. Well,
Maybe tomorrow. Tonight?
well, there is, as you know, but now I'm excited though. I know I said it too much. No.
That Keith Lee on the night.
It's electric. It's gas.
But I think someone else should book Ring of Honor. Like, of course, Tony Khan has the final say so, but like the booking, like layouts and stories, and I think someone should maybe like a co-booker or I don't know, some kind of assistant, or because Tony Khan's got a lot of responsibilities. He writes, AEW's 3 weekly shows. He's got the football, the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's got his own soccer team. He's got media outlets, and then golly, that dude, I don't see how he ever sleeps.
Right, because I think that's why it kind of seemed like he tossed off like Ring of Honor stuff to Stokely and and a couple other people to let them kind of deal with most of that. But he still but he still gets last word on it. They deal with it, then they run it by him, and he's like, okay, that sounds good, So he still even has that responsibility. It's not even like he doesn't have it.
But the only person who should be Statlander is Athena, because I don't know anyone more deserving of. I mean, of course, it's Ring of Honor, but she's put on a lot of good matches on Ring of Honor.
I mean, you could say that she's been like I will say she's been the best Ring of Honor champion since Tony bought it. Since Tony bought Ring of Honor, she's been the best champion.
She's been a champion for almost 2 years, maybe a year, maybe. Which my favorite matches. The Ring of Honor Weekly show doesn't have much storytelling, but the one title that does have the most storytelling is the ROH Women's Championship. My favorite match was it was Athena versus Kira Hogan. It was like a weapons match, or they did tags. They had a ladder. They had
that was a good match. Yeah,
she had a good match against Sky Blue as well.
No, I'm telling you, she puts out like really good matches, and then when she doesn't put out good, I mean, like when it's not like a full blown like 10, 15 minute match, her destruction of those squash matches are just like she's just ruthless and
Yeah, I
like
remember one time she had a little heat with that because I guess I don't know what happened, but she demolished this one girl on there, and I guess they wasn't expecting it. I don't know, but Athena's pretty stiff in the ring. She doesn't play, which they have been using her on the buy-ins for the AEW pay-per-views. She was in the buy-in for All Out, then she was on Wrestle Dream in the buy-in.
oh, on that match with Billy Stark, that mixed tag.
Yeah, and Keith Lee was in one of them.
Yeah.
Then at All Out, she was in like a 6-woman match. I think 2024 has got to be the year of Athena in AEW. So just need to.
It's gonna be her, or I mean, well, I don't think Mercedes is gonna come over. What do you think about Deanna and maybe Jordan Grace coming over too? I mean, those are a couple possibilities for 24.
I would say Jordan Grace, but I think she just signed back
There
with
we go. Oh, nope.
Impact.
Did she resign with Impact?
Yeah, because I put her back on the roster page and she's been on there, so I'm assuming that. Which is kind of not surprising since her husband works in Impact. So
Yeah.
I wish they would have. I don't know what happened with Jonathan Gresham, or Tony. I don't know what happened with all that. Ooh. Here's Buddy.
Hair or blue makeup.
Hey, Buddy's in the crowd. I don't know if it's a security guard or what, but he looks like Buddy from the Elf movie. Ooh, that was a good power bomb.
Damn, that was good. Yeah.
Cross body next. Oh,
That's a power bomb.
it was a good match. It was a good back and forth match.
Well, I mean, I think we can all agree Sky View is getting better and better.
Yeah.
The more she's been on,
Yeah,
she gets better and better.
A lot of people like to think that if you lose all the time, and sometimes if you lose all the time, it's a bad thing. But if you're improving when you're losing, then you're kind of winning still a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, super kick. I wonder if Statlander and Sky Blues worked against each other in the Indies because they got a lot of chemistry. It seems like. Damn, that was probably needs to get more hotter for this match. It was a good match. Oh.
Oh.
Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me.
I'm not saying anything until you see the match.
Okay, now I get it.
Chris Statlander retained, which is not surprising. But that was a good match. That was a good 10-minute match. I think it went up for like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was a good match.
And speaking of this,
Now this is where we're gonna see a lot of.
Dude, it was a good match, and it looks like Chris didn't even break us. It looks like he's not even tired at all. But yeah, go ahead, Chris. Start.
Wait, who's this?
don't tell me who, don't tell me who, don't tell me who.
Now we're gonna see.
She wasn't even doing nothing.
Statlander's going to let her take care of this. Sometimes the champion, Nigel, is the lone.
They're joining Julia Hart.
Willow can understand.
Yeah, they're joining Julia Hart.
Because Willow has also been visited by Julia Hart.
They're acting very differently.
Anyways, Bob Fletcher has asked for some time. Lexi Nair with the story
Yeah, she was going for a handshake, and normally the bully Sky Blue would shake her hand, but
I know. I'm surprised that Willow came out and stopped that.
I think her and Willow is about to have a character makeover.
Jump ship to the dark side.
Yeah, they're gonna join the dark side, and we're gonna get a female trio with the House of Black. You know, we got the men's trio, but we're gonna get a.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that.
I don't know about women's trios titles, but
I know. I was about to say we got to get women's tags before we can do trios. But still, I like the three of them together. I think that would be maybe pretty destructive. I think Willow could smash anybody.
what did Kyle Fletcher just say?
These are the faces. Face the reality. You want to bring it every single night. Face the opponent. And become the face of the game.
Did you get to hear what he said or no?
I don't know what he said. He
Let me see if I can go
I know what
back.
Kyle said. He's calling out Kenny Omega.
for what reason?
No, you did not. Did he really?
That's what he said. Kyle
Let me
Fletcher
stop.
is calling out Kenny Omega for this Wednesday night.
Well, if they're gonna put, well, kinda, it goes with the story. I don't know because he's in a feud with Don Callis still, so I don't know how that.
You talking about the virus of professional wrestling?
Yeah, but Will Ospreay's with them, but if they're going to United Empire, I guess it would still work into the story.
Sweet and spicy Jack.
I can't.
Sauce around the McDonald's menu.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I know Connor wasn't on the podcast when I said it, though, but I'll say it again. But I want to make sure. Next Friday is Rampage Reaction, and since I'm not going to be in this location, I'm going to be on this guy's location. We'll be doing double cameras. I mean, not double camera. I mean, we'll be doing just like we did 2 weeks ago. Well, as of next week.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to see that match. Kenny Omega and Kyle Fletcher. Yes.
AEW needs a weekly
Sign me up for that.
show. They have to trademark that. I don't know if it was going to be like a Total Divas type show, but if I was doing it, I would, during negotiations with the WWE Discovery, but if I was negotiating, I would have an All Elite Women's weekly show, not a Total Divas type show, like an actual weekly show in ring. But
Wrestling show, yeah.
But AEW is on TBS and TNT a lot, but they have the option for True TV because that's still a Warner Media property. So they could take that leverage and I mean, maybe they could do it like on I don't know what day they could put it on, but I think it would give the women more story time, more like some women who need more character work, I guess, or.
I mean, but if you don't, I mean, honestly, you wouldn't really have to even do it like on a certain day. I mean, you could run it with Ring of Honor, right? If they were to do something like that. Yeah, but if it was going to be its own separate thing on Max, I mean, just put it on whenever, and people will be able to watch it whenever. It's taped anyway. It's not like it's going to be live. So
Yeah, I know
put it on whenever, and we'll be able to watch it, whenever we can.
I know
I like that idea.
Won't be getting on WWE Discovery.
Yeah.
Because they because WWE Discovery they're the ones who came up with the idea for Collision, but Tony came up with the idea for the ROH Weekly Show, and they turned it down. So if they picked up Collision and didn't pick up Ring of Honor, then got a throw fire.
Is it? You already got it on your end? Oh shoot, I'm behind.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was a commercial at first.
It does look like a commercial.
Momento ha llegado. El Toro Blanco Cruz está de regreso, pero esta vez esta agrupación de cabrones, verdaderos asesinos, realístico, resto, sí, el Toro Blanco Cruz, vamos a aplastar, pillar. Seamos técnicos, vamos a dar formato. Remember, mess with the bull, you get the heart.
Whoever's producing this does a really good job. Very good footage. So we got
Let's-
what's that, Chris?
Limitless.
Yeah, we got Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty looking. Wonder who he's going against. Probably a jobber, I bet.
Don't tell me, Connor. I want to know who's going to be in the ring with Let's see who he's wrestling with. It looks like Ziggy Dice. No, wait, that's one of the Blade Runners.
Turbo Floyd from the Outrunners. His partner's not inside. This should be a fast one.
Oh, it's Outrunners. My bad, folks.
Yeah, this will be a quick match.
Very quick match. I wonder if he's going to show up in Memphis next week.
Keith Lee?
Yeah.
Tonight. They haven't really announced, besides the one match we heard, we don't really know much about Collision or about all the belts next week. We might get that four-way tag with Edge, FTR, and Danielson versus Christian Cage, Luchasaurus.
He's not going to. The DDT? I just got to hurt. Right there.
You can do these same moves in AEW Fight Forever. It's kind of weird seeing that.
Don't give me a one. Well, I already know who's going to win anyway.
Yeah, this is not even up for debate who's going to win that match.
Damn, I just sat down and the thing's already over.
Yeah.
1, 2, it's over.
Hello.
So we got another guy that's doing squash matches, right?
Looks like
I wonder who's going to be the Memphis Jobber next week.
Can we get a Keith Lee and Wardlow match for Full Gear? Can we somehow set that up?
That would be good.
So where they're both squashing each other's opponents and then they just run into each other on one of these shows.
But
The last 2 weeks have been testing.
I'll comment on that again. Got Miro.
Don't. If they're going to.
It's just a segment.
Miro.
I'm glad he's still getting used in some capacity.
So I could have sworn that I read that CJ Perry, that she wasn't signed to AEW, yet she's still showing up like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, you might as well sign her.
If she's taking up that much TV time, or they're going to be talking about her like that, like you might as well.
Damn.
I knew it. How did I tell you?
Don't tell
What
me.
did I tell you, Connor?
Damn, as soon as he went to CJ Perry, damn.
Now I see it.
Her first client gets destroyed. She's going to have to go low-key scout people because...
So nobody's going to want to go and talk to her now. Now that they saw her do that, they're like, nah, I'd rather not. I don't need a manager.
All right, here we go. Don't tell me anything. I want to see what's going to happen.
Wrestle Dreams.
That's going to be a good one. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a good match.
Why do they show Wrestle Dreams? Sting addresses the fans. I'm not looking forward
Without
to that.
Darby?
Powerful is Kenny Omega. I'm not looking forward to that Sting segment. I think I know what it's about.
Oh wow, they're giving his mom TV time now. Tony trying to hit that. No, I'm playing. Edit that out. Definitely want to see that one.
I'm not looking forward to that Sting segment because I think I know what it's about.
No one tells me anything.
He's fixing to retire probably.
What do you think? Wait, I want to know. What do you think it's about?
He's gonna retire, or he's gonna announce his final match. He's probably gonna retire in December. Winter's coming, but he should wrestle a
This
singles
year?
match.
You think his last match is this year?
He said he was retiring this year. This is his final year, so.
Oh, so what about the? Hold on.
Yeah. So saying that about the about Sting's last match. So apparently there's gonna be another pay-per-view at the end of the year on December 30th. You think that might be it?
Yeah, that's probably Winter is Coming is going to be a pay-per-view event.
Oh, is that what they're gonna do?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a pay-per-view on December 30th.
But you think it's gonna be Winter is Coming?
I don't know. That might not.
There we go.
That might not be what Sting's going to talk about. That's my guess. That's probably what it's going to be.
Oh!
What happened?
What happened, Chris?
Well, they're only going to have one match right now in next week's Collision. It's Miro versus Action Andrade.
They are doing a 6-man tag on Collision.
That is, if it's official yet.
Well, they wouldn't have mentioned Memphis, Tennessee if it wasn't official because.
That's like semi-official, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Because they wouldn't even say Memphis, Tennessee if there wasn't a match. That would be false advertising.
That would be a big slap in the face.
Yeah.
Saying, "Oh yeah, we're going over there." Oh wait, no, we're not.
Because
Yeah.
Max Caster and they said that we'll see you in Memphis. So.
Well, all I can say is though that
But we've got two matches. We've got Miro and Action Andrade as well. The last thing I'll comment about this, if I was doing it, I would WWE discover their next TV deal of all elite women on True TV. I would do it like on I don't know. Of course, it'd be a tape show. I think since Rampage gets taped before, or after Dynamite, after Collision, you can tape an all elite women 1 hour show. I feel like it would give more storytelling to the women.
I mean, why not?
To the women. And you have time to develop more women who maybe not be as good as other women, but they can work on their. Hey, I know a better idea. If like AEW is getting on Max, just release it weekly on Max. But like, you remember how the WWE Network used to have like NXT on there, like
Yeah, exactly. That's what my thinking was it just put it on there and people will watch it eventually. Dude, I saw that like women, the WoW, Women's of Wrestling, that got like huge ratings. And that show comes on like at midnight on like Fridays or Saturdays or something. And they got like, they got huge ratings and stuff. So it's like, you just do something like that, put it on late night on Thursday night or something, after, Ring of Honor, comes on. I mean, release a women's, show for an hour on Max.
I think with their Max deal, like they should have like a hub like for AEW. When you click on AEW, you get all their library, but you also get like a 24/7 feed, and then like you can pick a day. I guess on Thursdays you could show Ring of Honor on Max, like on Max, like a 24/7 feed. Then you could show all elite women.
Dude, and if they're trying, and I know that they're trying to get subscribers for Max, and if you're trying to get subscribers, and Max just put out a new sports a new sports part on their on Max now. So it's a new thing that they just put out there where they're putting out live baseball, live hockey, all that stuff, which is cool. Like if you don't have cable, you can just have that and you can watch these certain games that are on there. I mean, and you have a wrestling part on that sports thing, and you have AEW where you can just go and it's a part of Max the way WWE Network or the WWE is a part of Peacock. Dude, that's a moneymaker right there. You know how much I would pay? I get this stuff for free because I have AT&T, but I would pay good money. I mean, if I'm paying $10 a month right now for Ring of Honor, how much am I going to pay to have a show, a hub like HBO, like Max, with all the movies, all the shows, and then you're going to give me sports, and then you're going to give me AEW, and you're going to tell me I can go and watch any Dynamite from the past, any Rampage. If you throw in the pay-per-views in there, like that's even more crazier. Like throwing the pay-per-views, and I mean that's not even a question. You could charge $20 a month for that because they charge $15 right now.
Yeah, Max would definitely get a pretty big increase in subscribers because I'm not subscribed to it, so I'd already be a new subscriber.
There you go.
And the pay-per-views would be a game changer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, could you imagine? I mean, because right now I could go, I could pretty much go back to every single pay-per-view that I've bought on Bleacher Report. So on Bleacher Report, like all the ones that I've bought, I can go back and watch them. I went back and the one thing that I went back and watch is Forbidden Door 22. Not this one's, but last year's. I go back and watch that one so much. That's probably been one of my favorite pay-per-views.
It's Battle. I'm sorry. It's Battle of the Belts 8 with VIII.
They usually put like 3 matches on there, right? For Battle of the Belts, usually just 3. But they're all for the belt, so that should be good.
Now we're for our main event already with Bryson. But yeah, I think they should put it. I mean, you could do 2 shows. You could do like a Total Divas type show, and you could do. I mean, I watched Total Divas a little bit, just for drama, really, or just to see like John Cena or Daniel Bryan. But yeah, I think they should do just like Peacock does with WWE, like have their own little hub thing. You can see all the stuff with AEW. And then they have that 24/7 live feed where you can show new episodes of weekly new episodes of All Elite Women and Ring of Honor. GP. Now that the start of the show, this match is a pay-per-view caliber match. You could headline this on a pay-per-view, really.
Oh yeah, I mean this could easily be on Full Gear for sure. Yeah, people would pay to see that. People would pay to see this.
Hopefully, Christian Cage's got backup to win. Hey, what was his name? Tyson Tomko, or he used to follow him around everywhere. He was in WWE with him, and then he left and went to TNA with him, and he should come to AEW with Christian. Well, he's kind of created a new Tyson Tomko.
He had a guy with him on AEW? I don't remember that.
Who?
Christian?
Well, Luchasaurus.
But who's that you're talking about?
He was with him in WWE. He was with him in WWE, and then when Christian left WWE, went to TNA. He followed him to TNA, and he would follow him everywhere, like promotion.
Oh, okay.
But
not in AEW though, right? He didn't come out with them in AEW.
No, I think it would be a good idea, but I don't know what he does nowadays. He hasn't wrestled in years. I don't know if he's still alive. I don't know what he does anymore. But he was really built when he was in WWE and TNA. But I don't know what he does anymore. Kind of like he fell off the face of the earth.
Dang, so they're really gonna put on a 25-minute banger here?
Yeah, 8:35. Yeah, it'll probably be about 20 minutes. This should be a good match. I got Christian Cage winning, but
And I have him winning, but I have a feeling Mr. Ricky Starks is going to come out and do something.
if the title changes on Wednesday, anything's possible in AEW at this point. So you never know who's going to win. But they banded Supersource and Nick Wayne, but they didn't ban Ricky Starks. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ricky Starks and Big Bill, so they'll probably come out. But my thing is that why do that beef with Bryan Danielson when they got tag team belts and Daniel Bryan doesn't really have or Bryan Danielson doesn't really have a tag team partner.
the only that could beat Kane. That's the only tag partners you really had, I feel like. That wouldn't even work in AEW. Ain't no way they're getting Kane. He's a mayor, and I believe he has a Legends contract with WWE, so.
Yeah, and I think the
job of the mayor
for all that, yeah, and yeah, being a mayor, and then
what city or AEW. This weekend they're in. What was the place, Chris, that you said?
well, they're going to be in Houston for Dynamite and Rampage, and then where you guys are going on Saturday.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Where is that?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. That's a rap joke. Sorry about that, Chris.
Where are they at? They're in Ohio. What did you say, Chris?
Nothing.
Well, like I was asking, where are they at tonight?
They're at Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo, Ohio. They go to Ohio a lot. Columbus, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio.
Cincinnati. What the heck? How many damn cities are there in Ohio? Like, damn, they don't even come to that many cities in Texas.
They've probably been to every city in Ohio. I've been to Cleveland in a while, but they've been there at least 2 or 3 times.
I mean, what do you think the population is in Toledo? I mean,
apparently,
how much can the population of the state of Ohio be? That state is like pretty small. Like, I mean, because I honestly think Columbus, Cincinnati, and Cleveland. And then what were the other ones that you named, Carter? I mean, obviously Toledo. I mean, and then what else is there?
I've been to Dayton, Ohio a few times.
Dayton too. Oh my God.
Yeah, I believe they've been to a few others too.
Yeah, that's crazy for Ohio. It's not that big of a state.
I think they went for a House Rules show when they did those in Ohio.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did a Erie, right? Erie, Ohio, or something like that, right?
Yeah, Erie,
that's right. Yeah, damn.
They might as well put a pay-per-view in Ohio, like the grand finale of it. But they actually did pretty good ticket sale-wise. I believe they increased like 2,500 tickets. They increased 2,500 tickets since Wednesday.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's really good.
I think they got like 4,000 by Showtime tonight. So, like last week for Collision, they got like 2,000, 3,000. So they did better.
What was that because of? Because of more advertisement, or how did that work? How did that end up?
I don't know, because it was the first week of. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I know they announced Edge that he was going to be there. They announced it last night, so.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but I guess Ohio loves AEW. I don't know. But that was a pretty big ticket jump in just the amount of few short days.
You know what? And speaking of House Rules, why did they stop doing that? Right? Because they're not doing that anymore. Like, why did they stop doing that?
Because of Collision.
Oh, was it? I didn't even think about that.
Because personally, if you had to pick house shows or a 2-hour weekly show, you pick.
Yeah, you take Collision. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, dude? And you know what? The one thing that I was thinking about was, everybody talking about, MJF, leaving. Do you see how much MJF complains when he has to do like 2 shows a week?
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, if you go to WWE, you're going to be doing like 5 shows a week. So that cat of yours, you're never going to see like
Yeah.
hardly ever. Like you're not gonna see that cat anymore. So I mean,
You
I
might
think that's like one of the biggest giveaway that
You might as well
they,
just sell the cat or get rid of it. 'Cause
yep. So give it to a family member. Let your mom and dad take care of them or something.
like if I was MJF, I really feel like that he's going to do this around December. He's going to go to WWE headquarters and just take a picture in front of the place, like not even meet or anything, just to create.
Dude, that would be so good. That would be so good. That would like get
just to create the like what is he doing? And I could see him doing that, just taking a picture outside the headquarters and not even going. I don't know. He might go in. I don't know.
or not even. But he doesn't even have to put a caption under the picture, right? Just take the picture and then just leave it all to let everybody just keep talking about it, right? And then AEW could even talk about it, knowing that they already signed him, right? And then just create that type of thing, right? Like the way. Remember, didn't DX go and invade WCW, right? Even after they already had bought them or whatever, like they already knew that they were going over. Do something like that. That would get ratings. I'm telling you, that would get crazy ratings.
They need to do a show in Connecticut again. They need to do it at the same.
Oh, they are going to Connecticut though, right? At the Mohegan Sun. Isn't that in Connecticut? Isn't that next? I think that's next month.
Yeah, they're going to Connecticut.
That would be a good time to do it. That might be a good time to do it right there.
I don't know how far that is from Stamford, Connecticut, but I think they switched headquarters. WWE did.
So they're not in Stamford anymore?
I don't know where. I've never looked that up.
Because I know they downsized, right? So they probably got a big old building for nothing now. Because apparently they fired a bunch of people with the merger with TKO.
It's still in Stamford, Connecticut. They just built a new one.
Probably something smaller, right? Because, like I said, all the people that they had to get rid of, all the people they fired. So.
I'd like to go there one day. Just go inside and
just see the building with the WWE logo on it, right?
I just wear an AEW shirt and walk in there.
Oh boy!
Like I'm here to take a tour, right? In our AEW shirt.
I think you can take tours in there, and you can go in like Vince McMahon's office. And
can you really?
Yeah, I've seen someone on YouTube that they did a vlog and they took a tour of the place. And,
that would be pretty cool. I would do that.
And Triple H and Vince McMahon both have a. I don't know how they did that, but they have like a live TV from the Performance Center. So while they're in Connecticut, they can see everything that's going on in the Orlando Performance Center.
Oh, so that they don't have to be there?
Yeah, like you can probably look, like you can probably look videos up at that Triple H and Vince McMahon. Well, I guess Vince McMahon still has an office there. I don't know if he still has an office there or not.
I'm pretty sure they let them keep an office, but they're like, you don't have no more say so on what matches are getting done. You got no more control on creative, but you keep an office.
But Triple H has like a TV and he can see everything. He doesn't even have to be in Orlando.
That's really cool though. Yeah, they had to set something like that up. That's really cool.
AEW should look into the old WWE headquarters. How's the AEW headquarters at that old?
I don't think Tony really wants to leave. I don't think he wants to leave Florida though.
Orlando. Jacksonville's he'll probably always. Or once they sell, I don't know. Unless someone mentioned that to him, and he was like, "Where did that news come from?" But they were selling the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they were going to move the Jacksonville Jaguars to Ohio or something. I don't know where that rumor started.
Well, the one thing that I've heard is London, because they want to get a franchise in London, right? And because the Jaguars are there twice, sometimes 3 times a year, that are supposed to be their home games. So they only end up having like 5 or 6 home games a year. So it's like, why not just move them to London if they want to put a franchise in London? You know, because Tony has Fulham, right? FC, the football club, which is I guess I think it's in England. So I mean, that would be a possibility to do that. But I was always under the impression that they wanted to do an expansion franchise and just build a new one. But I don't know. Yeah, because I think if the Jaguars went anywhere, it would have to be London. I don't think they would go to. Where'd you say, Connor? Where'd you hear?
No, it was on the post media scrum for after the AEW pay-per-views, and someone asked him that they heard reports that Jacksonville Jaguars were being relocated to Cleveland, Ohio.
But the Browns are already there.
Yeah, I don't. And Tony kind of just looked at him, kind of funny, and
it's like the Browns are already there. They don't want 2 terrible teams. They already got 1.
I mean, I know New York has two NFL teams, but that wouldn't really make any sense to. I mean, you already have.
Yeah.
I mean, Cleveland's not as big as New York population.
Yeah, hell, no, not even close. Yeah, because the thing is that they get New Jersey and New York population because the games are in New Jersey, but they're New York, so they get New York people and they get New Jersey people. So, like, that's not even fair.
Yeah.
That's why, but that's why they could get, but that's why they can have 2. That's why they can split it up. I mean, you're talking about like what, 10 million, 20 million people that they get to split up.
Hey, Devin.
Hey, Chris. Someone's about to break their neck in that move. I thought he was going to suplex him over the. Something bad's fixing to happen here. Ooh.
Oh!
I wonder if he really snapped something.
Now we're going to commercial, so probably not.
Normally, if stuff happens, I mean, it could, but normally they do a move like that to go on a commercial.
Well, if we see Ralph Sampson come over here and talk to him, then we might have a problem.
But sometimes they actually do that for stories, like they do that. So you
really
okay.
Yeah, I got you.
But sometimes, I don't know. It's hard to. But I don't know if Danielson he gets injured sometimes. It's hard to tell sometimes because some wrestlers are so good at selling, and you think they're injured and they're not injured. And I get a lot of weird commercials on YouTube TV now.
Yeah, I'm getting the same ones that you're getting, Connor. I can hear it, and I know that I'm getting the same one.
HIV and stuff, and I don't want to know about my HIV.
Dude, can you imagine how hot Christian could be in that stupid sweater, bro? I could not imagine him wrestling in a sweater. I don't care if the sleeves are cut off, but in a turtleneck, sleeveless sweater, like. I don't understand how that could be comfortable at all.
I would probably pass out eventually after it gets so hot, and I don't see how that's comfortable.
Look at, and you see what he was doing. He was already pulling the collar on the sweater. You know he's burning up in that thing.
It was kind of like when Dean Ambrose was wrestling pants. I couldn't do that.
Like in the jeans. Oh man, I used to get so annoyed when I would see Elias come out and wrestle in jeans, and they were just like stuck to his leg, like they were like not even like comfortable jeans. Because like R-Truth will wear like pants, but they were like loose, fit pants, and I'm like, okay, that's okay. But seeing like Elias come out and like in those skinny jeans that are like 2 sizes way too small, like I'm like, dude, how? There's no way you can move around those things. Like even Stone Cold, they would wear his shorts, and those things were like super tight. Even he would say that he couldn't pick up his leg all the way, and he would kick people, below the belt. He would kick Vince below the belt because he couldn't pick up his leg enough to get to the stomach. So yeah, I don't see how those things would even be comfortable.
So Jim Ross is on commentary. You got 4 people on commentary? Golly.
We've never seen that before unless it's on SmackDown one year.
Well, SmackDown one time had 5 commentators. One time they had 5 people. That's way. I mean, I remember it was Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, Corey Graves. And then they had Jonathan Coachman. And then they had someone else. It was 5 people on commentary on SmackDown one time.
Was it Jonathan? Was it
It was like in
what's his name?
2018.
Gresham? Todd
No,
Gresham?
it was like in 2018. I think it was like Booker T was on there, and Michael Cole, and Corey Graves, and then Byron Saxton, and 5 people's way too many. I mean, 2's good enough. I mean, Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross made it work. 2 people.
No, and I saw that Taz has come out and said this too, that it's hard with 3 people. He said when it's him, Shivani, and
Nigel.
No, the mask.
Excalibur.
Yeah. So when it's them 3, he said even with them 3, it's hard. He said with 2, it's good. 2, it's easy because you can just bounce off one another. But when it's 3, you're finding a hard time to when to say something, and then when you want to speak more, you can't because you got to let the other people speak. And it's like, and I know, and Taz has been doing commentary for a long ass time, so I know what the hell he's talking about because he's been doing that for like 20 years.
He's been on SmackDown with TNA, and then but the places he was there a long period of time, so he knows what. In my opinion, besides my favorite commentary duo will always be Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, but number 2 would have to be. Number 2 or 3 would have to be Michael Cole and Taz. Like they got to be up there.
Yeah, Taz has always been one of my favorite commentators. Man, I loved when they got him.
I think Christian's bleeding.
Yeah, he has a little cut.
He's bleeding.
That's what happens. You go toe-to-toe with Bryan Danielson. Yep, Rushensberg. Getting those gloves on. They're both gonna be sore in the morning.
Especially Bryan Danielson though, with that rod on his, I think his right wrist. I'm thinking.
Yeah. Every time he does that backflip, I think one of these times he's gonna mess up and fall flat on his head. One of these times, like when Bryan Danielson he goes to the turnbuckle and does that flip. I always get nervous when he does that.
Right? There's been so many wrestlers that have torn their ACLs doing that.
I just feel like one of these times he's gonna do it and he's gonna fall flat on his head. I hope he doesn't do it ever, but Christian just get disqualified.
Don't tell me that.
He didn't. I'm saying he should.
No, he should. He said he should.
I thought you say he already had it on. I'm not even catch up to this yet.
Christian just needs to get himself disqualified. So Danielson can win the match, but he keeps the title.
That actually wouldn't be a bad ending because you could set something up for Full Gear, right? And say, that's not a real match. You can't end it like that. Something like that.
I'm just glad Darby's not getting another title shot. He's got a lot of TNT title shots.
Yeah.
I like Darby, but golly. Whoever wins if someone becomes the new TNT champion, he automatically gets the first title shot.
Right? And I mean, in the past, 2 months, he got 3 title shots? He fought Luchasaurus for it, then he fought Christian Cage for it twice, in 2 months. Meanwhile, everybody else is back there just sitting on their ass doing nothing. Nobody else can get a shot.
It's confirmed, Chris.
Don't tell me yet.
You'll see it.
Now I see it. And it's Battle of the Belts 8. Following Collision. It's about time! Billy Gunn's gonna show up!
What's gonna happen here? I think if you go by all the title defenses, the person who's had the most title shots would have to be Darby. Says he wrestled Samoa Joe for it a few times. Come on, Christian.
Dang
Hopefully
it.
Edge turns heel tonight. It helps Christian win. Ooh, that was a good frog splash. One of the best frog splashes I've seen by Christian Cage right there.
Dude, the only thing I was thinking, I was like, that was a good frog splash, but I was like, I think if he had some better pants, he might have been able to make that look a lot better. But it was good. It was good.
Has
It was
some
good.
tights on. I wish he'd go back to having extra tights on because that can't be comfortable.
There's no way. And especially wrestling in a long match like this, like you could probably come out and like talk and this stuff, but to be out there, it's already been the match started at what 8:35. It's 8:56. That's 21 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way.
Oh, got the S kicks.
Dang, those shots are just freaking brutal, man. I know you feel those in the morning. Oh,
He's gonna go for a spear.
Don't remind me. Don't tell me anything. Don't do this. It's almost. I can't look.
The move that he made famous. Goldberg made that move famous before Edge and Christian even existed.
oh, the spear? Yeah.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. If you don't, I got to mute everybody. I mean, mute.
It's hard to say who created this, who made it famous, because Goldberg used it before they even thought of it. Now, a move like the Canadian Destroyer was invented by Petey Williams. He made that move. Gordon, Cena's the only wrestler, the only person in jorts. Yeah, yeah.
They rocked the George well. That rocked, yeah. He because Stone Cold wore him, but he didn't wear him when he wrestled. But yeah, Cena was yeah, and he still rocks those things good. Even when those things went out of style, he still rocked them things.
Danielson's a copycatter if he's going for a spear.
No, he's gonna go for the kick, right? Oh!
Oh yeah.
Don't tell me. Sorry.
10, 1. Damn.
Oh!
Bryce Remsburg, you're counting slow. My phone charger.
Oh
How
boy.
did Danzig kick out of that? The spear and then what is Christian moves called? I forgot. Going for it again. Is that it?
No! No, great. Now this is not happening. This is not happening.
Oh, he's got his tips under him. Oh. Oh, yep. Here we go. We called it. Oh, that's hilarious. Connor, where'd you go, bro? We gotta talk about how we had to the writing on the wall for the.
What a creepy little shit.
I love that they're ending the shows like this with pure chaos.
My phone died, so I watched the ending in there because I really wanted to see the ending to that match. That was a really, really good match. And how dare Brian Danielson hit Ricky
Dude,
Starks?
I love this chaos at the end. This is so fun. I love when they're doing the shows like this.
That Brian Danielson hit Ricky Starks with the belt. Ricky Starks was laying on the ground. And Big Bill just came out to check on him.
Oh, Dan Living Nick Wayne to get jacked up. Oh man, that's messed up. You gotta earn your stripes. Damn. Hey, giving that little boy a wedgie, man. Stop being a bully. All right, Chris. What do we think? Let's give the show a grade. What are we thinking? Yeah, Chris?
Yeah, I'm just watching that though. What a creepy little shit bastard.
Hey,
Here's my French to everyone out there. Can't believe it. I got a lot of things to say to Christian next Saturday night. That is, if he's going to show up in Memphis.
I'm sure he'll be there. It almost seems like they're turning that into the Brian Danielson Edge Christian show, you know?
Yeah. Know what you mean? Well, looks like Connor's out again.
You know, and it kind of makes sense though too to have them featured on there if they're all trying to vie for that belt that is the TNT championship belt, and Collision is on TNT and not on TBS. So, you know, because I remember, you know, people always saying that before Collision came around that Jade was only defending that TBS championship on TNT when she was on Rampage a lot. And
I had to go. My phone died. I forgot. I didn't get my phone charger, so I just went in there and watched. My mom was watching it, so
nice.
I really want to see the ending. So rated, like they took no time to do rated FTR. Like they put that in the high gear, and now we just need a T-shirt. Like we needed the actual T-shirts, the sweatshirt.
Oh, rated FTR rate or what is it?
Yeah, rated FTR.
Rated FTR, yeah.
Like they took no time putting that. Like they put it in high gear, and like all we need now is merchandise because that would sell really. I would buy that a rated FTR shirt. Since FTR isn't a thing, that would be probably a better merchandise seller. I don't know.
Well, I think they're both good. Because I like the way they both roll with each other, right? With the letters. Yeah.
I feel like FTR could roll. You got RK FTR, or what was it? Randy Orton and the Revival FTR that like they were teaming up for a bit. And then FTR teamed with CM Punk and Edge. I think FTR could roll with anybody. They could go with Bret Hart in his prime. That would be something to see. But yeah, that was a really good main event. You okay, Chris?
Yeah, just a little tired.
But I'll just say I love the chaos at the end. We got that at the end of Dynamite. We got that again on Collision. I love that, man. I love that chaos at the end. Give us more of that. I love that because that reminds me of the Attitude Era when it was just chaos at the end, and the credits come out, and you're like, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I know there was more. You know, you were just like begging to see what else was going on, and only the people that were there got to see what was really going on after the show, which y'all will get to do next Saturday.
Well, you're welcome, Brenda, since I did recognize that, and I did not know that until now.
Yeah. 22-year survivor. Breast cancer.
Oh, congratulations, Brenda. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's very cool.
Indeed.
There's always awesome to meet the wrestlers.
And there's a lot of people commenting in.
Belly
Ooh,
pull,
let's see.
start, bench one, drop one. Oh, that's tough. I don't know. I guess I'll go first. Thank you for watching. Belly pull, that's not your name. If I had the start, bench, or drop, I would probably start Kurt Angle. Well, no, I would start Kurt Angle, not Perk Angle. Kurt Angle. I would bench. I'd bench Shawn Michaels and. Well, no. I would bench Bret Hart, then drop Shawn Michaels.
I would second that. That's exactly my. That's the same way I was gonna go. Yeah, I said, yeah, it's a tough one, but I'm if I had to say, I would do the same what you did right there on that one, Connor, for sure.
Same here.
It was tough picking between bench and drop because I don't know. Kurt Angle, I gotta start.
Kurt was just Kurt is just he was just up there, man. Like if you really got to see Kurt Angle, like he was just the fact that he came from college wrestling, amateur wrestling, whatever you want to call it, Olympics, and then coming over here, that transition I know couldn't be easy. I watched that documentary, which was awesome. I don't know if you've seen that documentary. Who was that commented? Dally-Pool. I don't know if you saw that documentary. You ever get a chance? Try to watch that Angle documentary. It was really good. Yeah, and it gave me a new respect for him watching that because I watched him as a kid, and I don't think I appreciated his greatness while he was around. But watching his story just took it for me. It took it to a new level to where I was just like, wow, like I got a new respect for him, and as far as professionally and you got to see it too, Connor.
It's on Peacock, right? The Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen the like commercials and stuff.
The previews of it or whatever. Yeah, it's really good, man. It's really good. I was able to set up like I think it's like a good hour and a half. But I did not know like all the stuff that he went through, not just about the broken neck, but the things with his family. It's pretty crazy. But it's really good. And then with the drugs and stuff, it was it was a lot. I mean,
that's how Perk Angle became. Perk Angle was born.
Yeah, that's how that became a thing.
Perk Angle was not a good thing, but in ring he was doing moves that he had never done before in WWE. Like he was a whole nother wrestler.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, it was not a good.
Definitely not a good thing. Yeah.
On screen, he was doing the best matches ever, but Marry, kiss, avoid Charlotte, Bailey, Becky.
Oh, jeez.
I would marry Bailey, kiss Becky, and avoid Charlotte.
Oh my goodness.
I thought
Yeah,
Charlotte was a married
no.
woman.
I'm not a married woman.
I
No, he
said
said
Charlotte.
No, he said Charlotte. He said Charlotte.
Well,
but
just his question.
but I think it's not. This is just hypothetical, right? We're not.
And no worry.
But yeah, but I think yeah, I think I would marry Bailey. I think I might switch. I think I would probably kiss Charlotte and avoid Becky. Why I don't know, but I'll just say it that. So just to switch it up, because I don't want to agree with Connor on everything here. So I'll switch that one up and just say, yeah, marry Bailey, kiss Charlotte, and then avoid Becky.
Yeah.
Great question though. These are pretty cool. We haven't had these type of questions, Dally Cole. I appreciate those.
Yeah, definitely subscribe down below if anyone hasn't already. We do weekly live reactions to Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision. We have 2 talk shows with Talking Elite and AEZ Canada. AEZ Canada is like a review show kind of type, with also interviews and all kinds of Canadian wrestling themed stuff. Talking Elite is basically like talk about different stuff about wrestling, different eras, all kinds of stuff. We just got through with the Dark Side of the All Elite Zone. On Thursday, we had the WWE Gimmick Shakeup. That was Mark's debut on Talking Elite, I believe, with Lane and Adam.
Yeah, which is super fun. We get to just we basically get to do WWE's job for them and give them all their booking, what the best booking ideas. So yeah, definitely watch that stuff. We want to see what WWE is going to be stealing off of us. And if you can see at the bottom, we're going to have Brandon Cutler on here pretty soon.
Yeah.
So a lot of cool stuff coming up, guys. I mean, yeah, definitely hit that subscribe and like button. We appreciate you all tuning in. It's always fun to interact with you guys. The more questions, the better, I always say. I love when you guys interact with us. It's always fun that way. And the Pope. Yeah, don't forget. Check out our show with the Pope.
It was visiting our Australian friend, Jason Miller.
Yep, live here from Australia, Jason. Thanks for watching.
Dang, from Australia. Nice.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
What's up with you?
We had one Twitch person on here do a comment, which I want to just give a shout out to. That Callum 2000 something, whatever. Very cool. We don't get a lot of Twitch comments and questions. On the chat, went to the little chat box, hit the chat, and then hit the comments. And he's up there at the very top. He or she commented at the very beginning, your favorite or he said my favorite 4 AEW wrestlers.
For some reason it's not popping.
Yeah, don't get to see a lot of Twitch comments. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty
cool. We don't really get many. If we do get Twitch comments, it's normally spammers blowing up the chat and stuff like that. But here now and then we do get some decent people on Twitch. We do get some decent comments.
What's with the hey, let's not do that thing with us on the Mary Kiss thing and avoid. Let's try not to do that.
That is totally stupid question.
Let's not do that.
I couldn't really kiss or marry myself. I mean, I guess I can marry myself. I don't know.
Yeah. No,
don't
because that's what I would say.
Like,
that's what I would say. I would do all 3 to myself, right? Marry, kiss, and avoid myself.
Don't be like Dennis Rodman and anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Himself. Yeah.
But cool anyway. Yeah. It was a good somewhat of a good idea, but That would have to be for everybody else.
Oh, we got
Belfast.
Ireland
yes.
person.
Ireland. We haven't got anyone
Nice.
from Ireland on here. For we've had comments from the UK, Canada, and Australia. We've had some from India, but we never had anyone from Ireland comments. So we definitely
Very
appreciate
nice.
you checking us out.
Nice to have you on, Jollypool. Very cool from Ireland. That's so cool.
Indeed.
As I said, if you haven't, definitely subscribe down below. We do lots of wrestling interviews. We do weekly content. Each live reaction, it's not just us three. Sometimes it's different people.
Yeah, and you just stumbled in. Hopefully you stumble in more times.
About the band, so I stayed.
Oh, cool. Yeah, absolutely. See, we're trying to do what we can. See, that's why we try to reel you in. We try to do stupid stuff and, banter and whatever. And we're trying to reel you in here.
Yeah, the banner. I guess he's meaning the thumbnail, I guess. Yeah, Michael, he does all of our... He hasn't been on here in a while, but he does a lot of our artwork and stuff. Before I was doing them, and they were decent, but not high quality like what they are now. We've really upgraded our...
I did do a thumbnail myself.
Hey, she liked and subbed.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Actually, it's like and subscribe, but you're from Ireland, so that counts.
Yeah, well, sub is short for subscribe, Chris.
Yeah, sub. Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, Jollypool. We definitely...
From Ireland, that is so cool.
We have an
I'm gonna drink a pint for you now. I'm gonna drink a pint.
So we have an AEZ Canada. I've always wanted to put an AEZ in the UK, AEZ UK, but I remember someone said that we should do AEZ Russia, and I don't know how that would work.
What about AEZ Europe? No, AEZ Europe.
That would be good. It's a lot.
What would you think? Let's ask Jollypool. What would you like to see? Jollypool. I mean, AEZ Europe.
Oh
AEZ
no,
England. What would we do? AEZ World.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that?
No, it is a lot of work. It took a while to do AEZ Canada. It was like when I started this podcast, that was one of my dreams, was to have an expansion across countries. But it takes a lot of like and subs.
Like and sub. He's just joking. Well, that's true.
We really appreciate you subscribing. As I said, we do all kinds of wrestling interviews. If you look in the bottom, we have had we just had former WWE star and TNA star The Pope. You can definitely go check out that interview. It will be up as a separate upload soon. We just had former WCW star and current Impact Wrestling star Johnny Swinger on here, and we are going to be having AEW star Brandon Cutler on here for an interview November 11th. So if you guys would like to ask a question, we'll pop it up. And the guest, or this is in general for all the interviews we have, they'll answer your question. And if you didn't want to ask a question, you can just watch. Are you boys welcome? I watch WWE time to time. We don't do much WWE content.
I watch the. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know you're finished. What are you gonna say?
To make this quick, I watch WWE, but only the classic content, and I still watch AEW.
Yeah, I'm mostly. Of course, it is the All Elite Zone, so AEW themed. But we do occasionally do some WWE content. Like on Thursday, we did a gimmick shakeup of WWE. So we do WWE content from time to time. We've done a SmackDown, like a 2002 reaction one time. We don't do much WWE stuff, but we have done WWE stuff in the past.
Just to answer your question, I don't. I'm pretty much with Chris on this one. I watch. If I do watch WWE, it's going to be a lot of old stuff. I mean, honestly, I like to watch a lot of Dark Side of the Ring. I love watching
It's
Dark Side of the Ring.
Dark Side of the Ring is a documentary, not like a real wrestling.
Yeah. I know it's actual like WWE wrestling, but if I do watch WWE, it's kind of like that type of stuff where it's old school. I if I get around to it, if I have time, if I'm like super bored, I'll watch, SmackDown or Raw, whatever's on. I want to watch NXT. I'll tell you that right now. No NXT for me, but every once in a while, although I'll just no Monday Night Raw either because I'm always watching football, so I don't get around to watching Monday Night Raw either. But Friday Night SmackDown, if I get a chance, I can check that out. But it's all mostly AEW. That's why I'm on this podcast. So yeah.
Can we do now? This is one of our most talked about talking leagues ever. I think that's the most successful talking we've ever done because the amount of people who have come and wanted a part 2 to that is crazy. We've never. That's the most successful talking league ever. We did a AEW gimmicks shakeup, and the amount of response we got from that was very surprising. We've got a lot of feedback on that.
And this is something that I got to jump on because we did one.
Yeah.
I did the one for WWE, and I was just thinking how much I would have loved to have done one for AEW. So I'm pretty sure we'll get around to doing a part 2 of that.
Yeah, part 1 is up if anyone hasn't seen it. That seems like it's been the most successful. Thanks for watching, Jacob. We appreciate it.
Hey, Jake.
Have some good ideas. Yeah, those are always really fun to hear. Because I remember the part 1 I did. It was the reason we did it was because of Marina Shafir, how much I don't like her. So we did it based on that and how I would book her. I thought I had a good idea with pairing her with Serena Deeb and basically Serena Deeb taking her under her wing and Marina Shafir changing her tights, going the Serena Deeb
Stop throwing the dirty socks. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, basically just ditch everything she's doing now and create something totally different. But I would definitely let Lane know that, which he pretty much already knows that's been talked about. But Mary Kiss, that's tough.
Very tough. I know.
Okay, are we doing this now, or are we doing them in their prime, like in the late '90s, early 2000s? Because if you're gonna tell me now, this is easy if you tell me now. But back then, it'd be a lot different. But go ahead. I'll let you go. I'll let you go first, Connor.
Tori Wilson and Trish Stratus, and even Stacy Keibler, they're all married now. I know Trish Stratus got married, but I don't know about Tori Wilson or Stacy Keibler.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, in their prime? Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'll go first on this. In their prime, it'll be Trish, and then I'll kiss Tori, and then I'll avoid Stacy. And that's probably the wrong order, but I don't know. That's off the top of my head. That's what I'm thinking.
I would like to avoid Stacy Keibler, but because I don't know. I mean, I know she's got good legs in her prime, but including now, but not good. No offense. And to answer the other questions, I would like to marry Tori Wilson and kiss Trish Stratus.
Yeah. I will probably marry Trish Stratus, kiss Tori Wilson, and avoid Stacy Keibler. This is coming from someone that I watched through this aggression era the most. That's what I grew up in. So, Collision was very good tonight, Jason.
Yeah, it was really good.
With all the pay-per-views. Well, if you decide that you ever we do weekly live reactions to Dynamite, Rampage, Collision. We react to the show, and sometimes we talk about other stuff. Just some general wrestling talking, like the news, wrestling news, or whatever. We definitely appreciate that you subscribed tonight. We actually had 2 people subscribe. I don't know who else subscribed. And I never got a notification of who subscribed but whoever the other person was, thank you, whoever subscribed.
Hey, come on the show so we can give you a shout out for subscribing.
Yeah, 415 subscribers. Our goal is 500 before the year's over with. Be able to check out the links in the description below for Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. Facebook and Twitter for all of our special guest updates, show updates. We wish wrestlers happy birthday. We do some news stuff on there. Yeah. As I said before, we got AEW star Brandon Cutler coming on November 11th.
Oh boy.
Valuable. Okay, that's enough.
Who is
Do you have to say
Skyblue?
that?
You mean Skyblue? Tiffany? No, it's Tiffany. Tiffany's in WWE, right? Tiffany Scarlett, she's in WWE.
Wait, Tiffany who?
I think she's in WWE. She's NXT or used to be.
Oh,
NXT.
Stratton, the champ, right? Or
Yeah.
used to be champ, I guess.
I have to say Sky Blue.
Oh, is that who? Oh, is that who Skype is supposed to be on that? It's supposed to be Sky Blue.
Yeah, I think it's Sky Blue.
Okay, yeah, and that's not even. I don't think that's even close. Yeah, it's Sky Blue, and like I said, it's not even close.
Yeah. But anyway. Yeah. So again, I know we're fixing to sign off, but again, to everyone out there, our AEW producer right beside me, I'll say it again, but I'm gonna say it nice. So again, happy birthday, Connor, and I do hope you enjoy being 22 for a year.
Happy birthday, Connor.
I normally I just wish everybody else happy birthday, but since I'm the one running everything, but thank you everyone for the comments and you guys. Sky Blue for sure. We enjoy these questions. They're very different. We don't get many. Or if we have, it's been a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm teasing, Dally. You could toss whatever questions you run. We're not gonna run from them. We'll answer them.
Yeah, we definitely take pride in everyone who comments. But these are different questions. Different.
I know, right? We haven't had those type of questions in a while. Yeah.
Well, we're grown men.
Yeah, we actually have one woman in the Always Zone, Emily. She hasn't been on in a while, but
yeah, we need to get her on. We got to see when we can get her on.
Normally she comes on for Talking Elites or Rampages, but she travels a lot too. But yeah, we'll be back for Dynamite Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
Dynamite. I feel like that's the next thing we're doing. Yeah, Dynamite. Mary Boy. No, that's easy. Well, if we're that Prime.
Wait, what's
talk about Prime?
Oh.
I would probably
wait. So it's the other one, Kiss, right? It's supposed to be Kiss, Mary Void, right?
Yeah.
What is? I don't know what that means, but I don't want.
I think she got a typo. I think it's a typo.
I would probably marry. Well, up to date. Well, just knowing the future, I'm gonna marry Sable. I would kiss China and avoid Sunny at all times.
I think that's that's the most easiest one. Yeah, it's in exactly
I
that
would
order.
avoid Sunny first. I think I don't know what the typo means, but I would marry China because technically, well, in her prime back then when she was in DX or back in 2000 when she was dating Eddie Guerrero. Well, storyline.
Hey, because if we could go that way, I mean, Sonny was up there as the first woman that was where you're just like dead set all. I think Macho Man's wife too was like really pretty and Miss Elizabeth, yeah. But I think I think when Sable came around, she just blew Sonny out the water. I think that's what sent Sonny into her downfall, I think.
Yeah,
I'll agree with that, Gordon.
Now we did when we did the Dark Side, the
All wait, what did Gordon say then?
Gordon, Sonny was having
but not, yeah, she's scary and she's crazy. Yeah, she's just a straight up druggie and alcoholic now. Yeah.
But she's doing, and she did kill a man, an old man.
So she's doing plenty of time. So
we
definitely want to avoid that.
So I'll do that. And I really hate to say this for everyone who's viewing this right now or friends of Sonny, or whoever Sonny's got left. But good riddance.
Oh yeah, she was a menace.
When we did the Dark Side of the All Elites on part 1 was about Sonny. So if you guys wanna, we talked about Sonny a lot in the first part of the Dark Side of the All Elite Zone. First episode was about Sonny, so we talked about a lot, and we talked about Sable in there too, because when Sonny was the hottest thing going women wise, but when Sable come in, she shot everyone out of the
She
water.
put her on the back burner. Yeah, she put her on the
was.
back burner. She was like, like, yeah, she's cute, but it was like Sable was just like on this other level, right? Like Sable.
Yeah, and Sable is 30. I think she's 38 double D back then.
Thank you for that, Chris.
But we all know that Sable, or Rena, that's Sable's real name, is married to Brock Lesnar, and no one doesn't. And Brock Lesnar does not want to. How do you say it? Acknowledge it to the WWE fans.
Yeah.
And I always like that story, right? That Mark Merrow said about that Brock Lesnar took her away. Took Sable away from him, and he was like, "Well, it's Brock Lesnar. What am I gonna do?"
Well, I don't know who filed the divorce first, Mark Merrow or Sable. Does anyone know? Oh, Connor's out.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Well, I got.
I'm pretty sure it was her, though. I'm pretty sure it would have been her. I'm pretty sure Brock would have been like,
well,
yeah,
during the last days of, well, I don't know. I could say more, but we're live, and But anyway, I got. Well, look, I know Connor's
off.
Right. Well, in that case, guess I'm the only one. So to anyone out there who is watching this right now, I know Connor and Mark already signed off, so I'm just gonna make this quick. Bye.
Not sure what happened there. Don't know why everyone left, but yeah, my stuff froze up and then it kicked me out. Then I came back and everyone left. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the our Collision reaction. Collision was really good. I would give it I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's a very good episode. I'll read these. Some of the technical difficulties, but having a few problems tonight. We definitely appreciate you, Allie Poole. We definitely appreciate the comments and everything that you've done tonight. I used to watch every pay-per-view with my younger brother, but unfortunately passed away recently, so I apologize to others. Well, you're welcome to come on here and talk to us about it anytime you want. We do weekly live reactions to Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision. We recently did our first ever AEW pay-per-view live reaction with Wrestle Dream. So I don't know, we might do more pay-per-view reactions. We also have AZ Canada. They talk about Canadian. Well, they do. It's like a review show of AEW, but they also talk about Canadian wrestling and Canadian independent wrestlers and all Canadian. Talking Elite. We do a little bit of WWE content on there. We do all kinds of different stuff about wrestling, the music of wrestling, all kinds of stuff. Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate it, Holy Clover. We definitely hope to see you on some of our other live streams as well, Dally Cole. Well, as I said, we'll be back for our Dynamite live reaction. That'll be the next time we'll be live. And we will be uploading the Pope and Johnny Swinger's interviews separately pretty soon. They'll be up very, very soon. I don't keep saying it, but they will be on the channel pretty soon. We will be having AEW star Brandon Cutler soon. But we hope to see you, Dally Pool, on our next live reaction on Wednesday. We'll be doing a live reaction to AEW Dynamite. We don't have an interview this Wednesday. We did 2 interviews in a row with the Pope and Johnny Swinger. We'll definitely see you there next Wednesday for Dynamite, our Dynamite reaction. But yeah, if you guys definitely go check us out, and links in all our links in the description below, mainly our Facebook and Twitter for all of our stuff like that. But yeah, we will see you guys Wednesday for our AEW Dynamite live reaction.